I found out something so important today that I want to make a video and share with the world what I think everybody should know. And I'm about to do some player hating on Facebook, but that's okay. Facebook ain't my type of player. I don't like you, player. So here go the hate. I am This article is from May 7th, 2018. So over a year ago, this article came out. I somehow missed it. It's in digitaltrends.com. I'll have the link in the description. I recommend reading it. And now I'm about to get to the graphic warning. Viewer expression, whatever. Don't watch this video if you're a minor. I'm about to show something sexually explicit that pissed me off last night and made me do some YouTube searching. So I took a screenshot. So let's look at this here. That's what pissed me off last night. Wish, shopping made fun. Wish has come with several phones that I've bought. I've never used Wish. And the audacity. I'm a straight male. And somehow Facebook thought it was okay for an advertiser to show me a large Indian guy with a large penis, a sex toy, a door knocker. I don't know what the hell that was. But I didn't want to see a elephant with a large erect penis attached to him. It was not the night. It's never the night, Facebook. But Facebook does that to me all the time. Facebook, YouTube, Google. I got to do some research on Google. But Google will do that sometimes to me. It's funny how straight men are often called homophobes, especially by liberal women. Liberal white women in particular. Love to call us homophobes if we don't want to see penises, especially erect penises. Or, those of you who are not, I don't know who this applies to, but over the years, it doesn't happen a lot. And I don't have the problem with Google as much as I used to back in the day. Especially, I don't go to those bogus sites. Back in the day, I used to go to those bogus sites to watch free movies and all that shit. I don't do that much these days. But back when you would go to those bogus sites, you'd often see, porn pop-ups. And every now and then, them porn pop-ups would be pretty gay. It's bad enough. I consider myself a pretty conservative dude. And that's the reason that I'm about to talk about this video right now. I consider myself a pretty conservative dude. Facebook, I just found out today, has me labeled as a moderate, which I don't really have a problem with because the word conservative has a weird definition these days. It's all wrapped between politics. So basically they say, if you're conservative, you're a Republican, and if you're a liberal, you're a Democrat. And of course, it don't really work like that. So I guess everybody who's like in between the far wings, the far left wing and the far right wing, the rest of us who get the bird from places like Facebook and YouTube, we're at a loss, And I'm sorry, let me get this damn penis off the freaking screen because that's the thing that pissed me off. I done had that on for most of the recording. And I apologize, but those of you brothers who are just as offended by that type of stuff, stay tuned. You already seen it. You've seen it this far. Keep watching. Because you might wonder, like I wonder sometimes, does Facebook, what the fuck? Why does Facebook think I'm gay, man? Why does Google think I'm gay? Because first of all, I'm a grown man. You know what I'm saying? All of the stuff, all the check boxes are marked. Why on earth would like I say, I'm pretty conservative. And I make no secrets about that, and I'm not, my views on porn are not as conservative as they once were because the world I was born in, there was really no porn. And it certainly wasn't the fact, you might be walking down the street and see some tore up, depending on what city you live in, you might see some pornography like I did when I was in kindergarten. First time, and, I don't see a lot of gay porn, but I remember that. I was walking down the street in kindergarten with another kid and we saw these pages ripped out of a gay porno magazine. And it was pretty explicit. And I was, that's the type of thing I never forget. Also, I remember as a little boy walking through Chicago, coming upon a gay parade. My mom, they didn't get a heads up. The gay people don't warn you about stuff like that, especially back then. And I remember I saw a white dude with ashless chaps. And I know my face must have looked so shocked. I was a little boy when that happened, and I was utterly turned off by that, utterly disgusted by that, utterly shocked. And of course, being a young black man in Chicago, like, goddamn, white boys, white men get to walk around naked on top of floats, basically sexually solicit. Because the white guy, not only did he notice him, but he smiled and waved at me. And even as a little boy, I was like, wow, man, wow, what the fuck? And things like this happen in life, especially now. This is quote unquote Pride Month, Gay Pride Month. So I know a lot of straight men have probably felt under attack this month, especially if you spend a lot of time online. You go on Facebook and, like I say, you wonder, like, what the fuck, Facebook? You might click on those little ads. And I'm going to keep going, man, because I'm so mad. I'm not mad, really. Clearly you can hear it in my voice. I'm disturbed as hell, but I'm not really too upset. But there are some things, I made a special folder. You ever do those quizzes on Facebook where they tell you, click on this. And this information that I'm scrolling through right now, this is all based off of what I found today and what I want to share. You ever take these quizzes where they say, who are you in the DC and Marvel universe? And I took it 6 times today. A lot of times I take these quizzes and I'll get offended by them, man. And I don't know if offended is the right word, but it does disturb me, man. It does disturb me. And here's a great example. So I took this Marvel challenge today. And, that was the first result they gave me. And I'm really not I'm not the homophobe that people call me all the time. So the fact that they call me Black Widow, it's kind of funny to me. You know what I'm saying? And on top of it, she's one of my favorite characters in the Marvel universe. But goddamn, Facebook, you gonna call me a woman and Superman. Superman. I'm not a fan of Superman, by the way. Superman was never one of my favorite heroes as a little boy. He's cool. I've seen the movies. I've enjoyed them, but he's not my favorite character. And both of these pictures, I'm not very interested in either one of these pictures. Then I clicked it again. Who did they give me? Again, not really my favorites. Captain America's cool. Whatever her name is, this chick right here, from Suicide Squad, that was a real cool incarnation of that particular character. I forgot her name. I can't even think of her name. I click it again, and now they give me 2 women. Now I'm a woman in both. I'm a white woman in both. If I was in DC or Marvel, I'd be a homicidal lunatic white lady that's obsessed with a homicidal crazy white dude, or a crazy white spy lady that is in the green dudes. Clicked it again, and now we're getting a little bit better. Those are 2 of my favorites from both of those genres. As far as DC is concerned, Batman will probably be one of my favorites. I'm not a big fan of DC. That was never my favorite. Marvel, Spider-Man. Oh, man, I love Spider-Man as a little boy. But damn, can I at least be, Morales? Can I at least be Miles Morales? Clicked it again. Now I'm Captain America and Batman. Mr. Honesty, Justice, Law-Abiding Citizen, and the Vigilante. And then the last time, Iron Man and damn, again, neither one of them are my favorites. But that's enough of that. Let's get back to this link right here. Facebook.com/ads/preferences/behaviors. If you click on this link, it will take you to what Facebook has to say about you. And what, not just what Facebook has to say about you, but what Facebook tells the world about you. This is what advertisers see. And this is so eye-opening to me. Now, me personally, I don't trust Facebook. You might have noticed this, I'm using a phone right here, and I'm using a phone without a SIM card. I don't trust Facebook. Facebook hasn't, Facebook is usually not on my device. One of the first things I do when I get a new phone is I delete the Facebook app. And I might or might not use the Messenger app, depending on how thirsty I am. Nowadays, I don't have to use it, and fuck that shit, period. I don't have to have Messenger on my phone, because I can have it on this phone. And Facebook will probably get rid of that feature soon, but man, fuck Facebook. But I'm gonna tell you right now, this is a lot of this is just weird and wrong. But we get down to the politics, U.S. politics. They have me labeled as a moderate. That surprised me, man. This all surprised me, and I seen this for the first time today. This is what they tell advertisers about me, or anybody who says they want to advertise to me. Crazy, man. Crazy, man. Facebook don't know me like they think they do, and that's one of the reasons I'm putting all this in this video. Likely engagement with U.S. political content, moderate. So strange, man. So strange. Like, I should show, like, the pages I like, the pages I follow. I'm glad they don't have me labeled as alt-right, which is what I thought they would have me labeled, because I'm a fan of Candace Owens. I'm a fan of Milo Yiannopoulos. I'm a fan of a lot of, like, weird-ass conservatives. And that's probably because Facebook is kind of right. I probably am more of a moderate than a conservative. I call myself a conservative. But let's look at my post that I put about this. Facebook, I knew they was going to do that. I knew they weren't going to go back to the post I wanted them to go to. But, very interesting. Did you notice? I just found out Facebook has me labeled as a moderate. I'm pretty conservative, but I'm not a fan of either of the two major parties. But because of history and Abraham Lincoln and Ulysses S. Grant, I do probably prefer the GOP. I also share more overall values with the GOP, like with abortion, the Second Amendment, freedom of religion, freedom of speech. I strongly disagree with the GOP stance on the drug war, Zionism, criminal justice. I've only voted for president once, and I wrote in Ron Paul. I think conservative would be more accurate than moderate, but conservative doesn't mean conservative to most people anymore. Like Ron Paul famously said in a debate years ago, he's more conservative than any Republican that has won the GOP nomination that we know of. I'm paraphrasing, but that's the gist. You might want to check how Facebook labels you if you often get upset by Facebook. And then I added this article here. And this is a good article, but it does kind of make it hard to get, they tell you, and I'm going to read this real quick. I already made a long-ass video, 14 minutes. Facebook data allows for targeted advertisers to deliver ads relevant to users, but those same targeted tactics build a profile about you that includes your political stance. In the wake of the Cambridge Analytica scandal, you may not want Facebook to track this information, but it does so it automatically. Yeah, they just wrote that wrong. So I'm gonna skip this. You see a lot of typos. Everybody's fucking writing articles these days. The political label has been around in Facebook since at least 2016. Now, why do they have me labeled as a moderate? And did they change that after that Cambridge Analytica scandal? It really shocked me to find out Facebook had me labeled as a moderate. But like I say, like I said in my little post, it probably is more accurate to call me a moderate than a conservative because, man, you can't call me a conservative. You can't call me a Republican. I don't fit into no title. You can't call me, I wouldn't be a liberal Republican. I don't like liberals. I don't like liberalism. I don't like Democrats. I don't like the Democratic Party. The political stuff that matters to me most, neither party really seems to give two fucks about. The criminal justice system, the just drug war, things that affect me and potentially my children in the future. They don't really, neither party really cares about the black vote. I mean, the Democrats, clearly they care about the black vote because there's no way in hell they're going to win without it. But they're also, that to the Democrats, the black vote is, the victim vote. They're not about, anyway, I'm not going to get into that, but, I'm moderate, and it is accurate. I didn't vote in the last election. It was Hillary versus Donald Trump, and, I was just depressed, period. I was like, one of these motherfuckers is going to win, and I wasn't very happy about it, man. And it's crazy because, like I say, I am pretty conservative, especially financially. I'm financially conservative, so I was always a fan of Donald Trump. I read one of his books, the what is it, The Art of the Deal, I believe it's called. I read that about 20 years ago when I was a kid. So, I talked to this about a few other people, and I'm gonna keep talking about this to other people. And to those of you, anybody who's watching this video, what about you? Go ahead and click that link. I'm going to show it again, and I'm going to put it with the video. Go ahead and click on that link and tell me about it. Do they have you labeled correctly? This political season is coming up. And, the fact that they had me, I used to, the political season, it was, Facebook and the people I worked around. I'm originally from Chicago. I've traveled a lot in between then and where I'm at now. I live in Austin, Texas. And both cities are very fucking liberal. Unbelievable. A lot of people who are not familiar with Austin, Texas might think, yeah, darn Texas. Shit. Texas is the butthole Austin is the butthole of Texas. Right next to Florida, which is the penis of America. So you think about that. Facebook.com/ad/preferences/behaviors. This is the full link. And I found this link. See that last part, that /behaviors, that's the one that gets to you. That's the one that like trips out. This is how they psychoanalyze you. This is what they say about you. Behaviors. Preferences based on behaviors. Anyway, if you watch this video all the way to the end, thank you very much. But please engage with me. Share it, like it, subscribe. The political season is coming up again. I'm going to probably make more political videos. I'm going to try to become a Facebook. I'm going to try to do my YouTube thing again. Next time around, I would love to say I would engage with the comments and all that type of stuff, but that was really the problem I had before. And videos getting deleted. It's really upsetting if you work on a video for a long time, editing it by yourself, doing the research for it by yourself, and you put this factual stuff and then people report you and you get deleted. Nobody wants to work for free. And even those of us who do want to work for free, like do charitable work, we don't want to give to the greedy instead of the needy. And, there's a lot of problems on YouTube/Facebook, and both YouTube and Facebook, I feel like they owe me more. They owe me more for a lot of reasons that I'm not going to get into this videos, but they've given me nothing but disrespect, I feel. Especially YouTube. Like I said, I was a content creator, when nobody was doing it. And my videos would get deleted. YouTube wouldn't talk to me about it. I don't know why they get deleted. I don't know, if it's because I titled it or, I'm attracting the wrong viewers or whatever was going on. But, it was just too much. But anyway, what I'm requesting for this video is for those of you in the comments, click on that link and tell me what you think. Did they mislabel you? Are you somebody that considers yourself liberal, but Facebook has you labeled as a conservative? And is that a problem? Has it been a problem? And it might have changed. Who knows? Has that changed over the years? I just found this out and I'm just now looking into it. But I don't know. Was I always labeled a moderate by Facebook? Was I labeled a moderate at the last election? And by me being labeled a moderate, that means that political people probably going to advertise to me more, which I don't mind because I'm kind of a political junkie. I like reading about that stuff. I love studying politics. It's interesting to me. But unfortunately, since Obama came around, people who are not interested in politics want to talk shit about politics. And they have these real strong views, and they don't even know what the definition of political science is. And these are the type of people that I've been engaging with. I'm going to try my best to ignore people like this that just say ridiculous stuff because they just found out last year, whatever. That's been my biggest problem. That's who I end up arguing with. People who don't really know much about politics, but they have strong feelings about it. And I'm one of those people that says feelings don't matter. Fuck your feelings. What is the reality? What do you have to do right now? Anyway, again, that's my question to anybody who made it all the way to this video. What do you think about that? Is this new information to you? Are you shocked? Am I way too late? Or, again, do they have you? Are you a liberal that's labeled as a conservative? Are you a conservative that's labeled as a, or is everybody labeled as a moderate since that Cambridge political scandal? But yeah, this all came because Facebook has been coming at me with this gay shit. And not just Facebook, but dating sites. Oh, God, the dating sites have gotten so bad. I can't get a woman to talk to me for shit on any of the dating sites. But man, transsexuals and damn homosexuals, no matter how I put on those dating site profiles, I am straight. And then I might even put something in the boxes like, I am not curious. And this is one of the problems I have with Obama. Obama talks about how oppressed the homosexuals. He used to talk about how oppressed those homosexuals was. Really? What about straight men? Can straight men just walk up to, you hear gay dudes say things a lot like, what type of man am I into? Straight men. Like, what the fuck you joke about raping us? And then there's a show like Scared Straight, where they take little boys into prisons and they have convicts threaten to rape them. And everybody finds that funny. Those are literal attacks on heterosexuality. That's an attack. If I go to a bar and a transgender person comes up to me, or there's a transgender there that I'm avoiding, that bar, especially here in Austin, that whole bar might come down on me. Call me a homophobe or even a racist or, all kind of stuff with these white liberals here in Austin, man. It drives me crazy. I just had a scuffle with one of them last week. Last weekend I had a scuffle with this, and I'm pretty sure he was Mexican, but like a white Mexican dude, because I'm having a conversation, a private A and B conversation. Yeah, he was Mexican. His name was Pablo, as a matter of fact. Pablo, over there at the beach. You remember me? Yeah, you leave a comment, you goddamn pussy. But anyway, I'm talking politics to somebody else. This little fucking, and actually he was a pretty big dude, but this dude, he gets all huffy and shit. Hey man, there's a lot of fucking MMA gyms here in Austin. You know what I'm saying? I'm an older man. We shouldn't be fighting on the streets, especially considering that I'm black. I fight with, this is Austin, Texas. I fight with a white dude or a Mexican dude on these streets, man. You consider yourself a liberal, but you gonna try to get into a street fight with me? How's that gonna work out with me? These liberals drive me fucking crazy, man. 25 minutes, I would talk way too long, and I'm about to get sidetracked, and I'm about to get all this other shit. And I will sound racist, and I will sound homophobic, and I will sound all these other things, but again, we're under attack. First of all, as a black man, we're fucking under attack. Like Tupac said on his original album, when he was a teenager. He said this years ago. You got blacks killing blacks, whites killing blacks, cops killing blacks. Shit just gonna get worse. That's from that Straight Soldier. Tupac said that all them years ago, and now everybody consider themselves lovers of rap, and they want to talk about rap and shit, and they have no respect for Tupac, who was pro-black, and then we got all these pro-black people. That movie Black Panther came out, which I love Black Panther. I love watching that with my family, but now all of a sudden, all these motherfucking black people who've been rocking perms since fucking puberty, and what is pro-black to you? And then you get to arguing with these people on the internet. You don't even know if they're really black. They might just be somebody that's interested in black people. They might have a fake black profile because they're trying to talk to black women or black men. Again, we are under attack as black men. We are under attack. You know, I grew up in the slums of Chicago, man, them poor neighborhoods. Those type of neighborhoods where white people come up, well, where I'm from originally on the south side, wasn't no white people around there. But when we moved to the northeast side, I lived in a black neighborhood, but we were surrounded by all other races. And all these other races would come into our neighborhood looking for drugs and sex. I even heard one of these motherfuckers say, the younger the better. He said that to my face. I was ready to kill him. I ain't no pimp, and I wasn't no pimp at the time. And your old ass driving to this neighborhood looking for pussy. Do black men get to do that? Do black men get to drive? Yeah, I'm going off now. If you done stuck with the video this time, you might as well hear me. And you're going to hear that I am conservative. You know, but fuck that. You know, and all these black dudes, they love promoting pimping. Oh man, homie. Look, I got so much more to say about all this. Like I say, I'm finna make videos, and really, you know, I don't give a fuck no more. I don't give a fuck. I know it got a lot to do with my age, a lot to do with the shit that I've been through. But subscribe to me, man. Subscribe to my channel. Talk to me. Engage with me. Don't use none of these labels against me. Yes, I'm calling myself a conservative, but hey, Facebook says according to my behavior, I'm moderate. And that's pretty accurate, you know. That's pretty accurate. I'm a Lincoln Republican, a Ron Paul conservative or something like that. But all that other pussy shit, man, fuck that shit, man. I'm cussing now. Will this video get deleted? If this video does get deleted, all I gotta say is, look, man, I gave that fucking warning at the beginning of the video, and I'm so fucking sick of you, YouTube. You too, man. The fuck? Some of the suggestions some of the suggested videos you give me, I'm a grown-ass straight man. What the fuck? YouTube, Facebook, Google. Sick of all this gay shit. If anybody should fucking know my sexual proclivities, it should be Google. It should be my motherfucking phone. Ain't no fucking gay porn on my phone and my computers and no shit like that. Why the fuck would I get an advertisement of two men engaging in some kind of sexual activity? First of all, you shouldn't show that to nobody unsolicited. What the fuck is wrong with this country? Ugh. I digress. Subscribe to my channel. Holla at me. Talk to me, man. I love you. I'm lying. Fuck you. But that's all I gotta say for now.